habitat build, and it looks like a multi-family build, which is a kind of a unique project for Habitat. And we've probably got, I don't know, probably about 120, maybe 130 volunteers. I do the Habitat build every year. I'm also the vice president of my local chapter back in Rhode Island. And it's a great opportunity to work not only with fellow realtors, in something that you don't normally see them do, which is building houses instead of selling them, but it's also a unique opportunity to work shoulder to shoulder with the person who's actually going to be living in the home. And it really is a unique perspective on exactly what we do on a daily basis.
We started this in 2001 and couldn't have been a better commitment from realtors and service to give back to communities across this great nation. More importantly, I've said this before and I want you to remember, every nail you drive, every paintbrush you use, every time you carry something, recognize that you don't just help these folks, but you help this country.
Florida is actually it's the largest producer for habitat in the nation. I can't give you the exact number in the entire state, but we here in Orlando, we're going to be finishing up our 58-unit townhome community in 2013, and then we're also working on rehab homes through the Neighborhood Stabilization Program, as well as we're branching into other areas of neighborhood revitalization, which is a new initiative through Habitat International. It's our first multifamily community. It's also our first green building effort. All of the homes are Energy Star rated. We have the gold certification from the Florida Green Building Coalition on our model home, and we're almost done. We've been here since 2008, and we're just finishing the last two buildings.
Yeah, we never thought we could own a house. We had a business on Edgewater Drive for 15 years, and we had an IRA, and when the hurricanes hit, we had to use our IRA. And then for years, like 7 years after that, it was really hard. And we just worked out of our home. And this is such a wonderful thing. Right now, if we were to go out and try to rent something, for what we're paying for lot rent, it's really cheap. But try to rent something, oh, forget it, for a little teeny place. So having a home, oh my goodness, at a price that we can afford, yeah, that's what a blessing.
The homeowners have all gone through the same homeowner education. They've all worked together on each other's homes, and just the feeling of it, it's a closer bond. And I think it's more of a true old-fashioned neighborhood in that sense, where you talk to your neighbors, you know your neighbors, you get in there and, if somebody needs to watch the kids, you help out. I think the other thing that we've been really lucky about is that we worked very hard to make it an attractive, enticing place to live. So, we've just been very lucky. Some of the homeowners you've met are the reason it works.
We're good.
Our situations are not unique. We all have had financial rough times, and we've all had financial good times. Not only did we find a method to have a new, safe, clean, dry home, but we also met so many wonderful people that we wouldn't have met otherwise.
Not to sound sappy or anything, but realtors build the communities that we service, and if you don't have a working knowledge and really almost the sweat equity in your own communities, it's pretty impossible to try and solicit people to buy in those communities and to really be part of building the future of that community. So you really have to know it from the ground up.